What's up, BB Nation? I'm here to talk about the Sixers, but it's not about the draft. I know the draft is June 22nd. It's been leading up to it. It's speculation. Who are we going to take? Now we're going to flip the script and jump to the other part of the offseason, and that's talking about free agents. Now, there's been speculation and a lot of rumors that the Sixers have interest in signing Otto Porter, the small forward from the Washington Wizards. And I'm going to have to get on board for this, guys. I really, really like this kid. I liked him coming out in 2013 draft. He went third overall. Now, if we do make him offer, the Wizards have the option to they have the option to match the offer sheet. So he's going to be making a lot of money. He's going to get a max deal, probably close to about $100 million. Is it going to be worth it? We have the cap space. I think it is. You figure we need wings. And what does he do? He's a shooter. Now, what he does really well is he's a high-energy guy. He's going to crash the boards. He's going to be really good in transition, and he can shoot. He's had his highest percentage of shooting this year from the free throw line and from the three-point line. 83% from the free throw line and 43% from the three, which is awesome. We could really use that. Imagine him running down with Ben and Embiid on the fast break. I mean, just makes sense. He's not a big guy. He's a wiry guy, but he's a high-energy guy. So it'd be great to have. And I don't know if Washington can really afford to sign him. You got to think long-term for them now because Wall still, if he does make this contract, if he does sign this contract, he'll be making $25 million a year. That means he's making more than Beal and Wall, which isn't really going to fly, I don't think. You figure Wall's only making $18 million, Beal's making a little bit more at 23. But further down the road, they got to look to their future. I think their future is their backcourt. So by signing Otto Porter, is it really going to be worth it? Is he the guy to really take them to the next level? I think they have a superstar in John Wall. I think if Bradley Beal can stay healthy, he's a budding superstar too. I think they have one of the best backcourts in the NBA. You know, you got Clay and Steph out there and with the Dubs, and then you also have Lillard and McCollum for Portland. But in the East, they're very, very dominant. But if we go out and sign this guy, I think it's really worth the effort to go out and get this kid. He's still young, too. He turns 24 this year. So even if you give him a 4-year deal, he's still going to be young enough to when we're competing, he's going to be very good. He's a wing. He's a very good defender, too. He's a wiry guy, high-energy guy, I had said. So having him your starting five, you don't really have to worry about taking a wing maybe at number 3 then. Then this could change the draft status of what we do. But we're going to have to start using some of that cap space to sign some guys. And I'd rather really spend it on younger guys that are going to build towards the future than some of these older vets. Even though you need vets, but he could really grow with our core. And and what really shines with this guy's game is he works really hard. Even in college, in the NBA game, he's gotten better every year he's been in the NBA and in college. He increased his shooting percentage. He increased his free throw percentage. He's just a hard worker. His rebounds went up. I mean, he's got a ton of effort and a ton of heart. And I think he'd really fit well in the system. He'd fit well with our offense, with the running and gunning. He can shoot. And, you know, that really might not have to focus in the draft by taking Monk then at 3 if we do sign Otto Porter. I mean, I just think it makes so much sense. But even if we do offer it to him, we still have to pray and hope that Washington doesn't go out and sign him, which I don't think they will, though. So I'm really in on Otto Porter. I really hope we go out and get this guy. We missed out last year on Allen Crabbe. I really liked him, but I think this guy's got a lot more potential than Allen Crabbe. He's a way better shooter. He squares his shoulders up. He's worked on his game. He's got a really nice, smooth stroke. He's really going to be good in the pick and pop. He's going to be good with his step backs. You know, that's where he's really going to shine. He doesn't really have a lot of ability with his dribble drive penetration. He has to have others create for him, but we don't have to worry about that because we have Ben that can create for him and get him to the open lanes. But even if he does, he's really, you know, a high-energy guy. If he's going off screens, he crashes the boards really well. He's really good at getting offensive boards. I mean, he's really fun to watch. And in transition, I mean, you guys are really loving Josh Jackson. I mean, just watch this kid's game and watch him play. And after watching these guys in the making the push Washington against the Celtics, I don't know if they're really going to offer him that max money. I don't think it's in their best interest to really sign him because they have so much money tied up into Gortat, Mahinmi, and God, I can't think of their other center, but they've got like $60 million tied up into those guys. So you add his contract on to him, Wall, and then Bradley Beal, they'll have over $70 million tied up into their backcourt then too. So I think this would be a great move for the Sixers organization. I hope Ryan Colangelo can convince it. I think Brett Brown would really like Otto Porter on this team too. So do you guys think there's any downfall to us really going out and getting Otto Porter? I don't really think there is, but maybe that's just me. I think we got to spend now on a young kid. Like I said, 24 years old. The fit just makes sense. You guys think it's a risk, though? I don't know. Do you love Otto Porter? Would you rather just wait? Because it's a loaded free agent class. You've got your Steph Currys, your KDs, your Blake Griffins, your Chris Pauls, but we're not going after any of these guys. They're going to demand a lot of money, but they're a lot older than Otto Porter, too, so it just doesn't make sense. This just is a perfect fit. I'm loving it. I hope the Sixers go out and get him. It would solve a lot of problems. Even if we do end up drafting somebody and they turn out to be a superstar at 3 or trade back in the draft, this guy could come off the bench. But for now, for the next couple of years, he'd be a nice starting 4. He could even, the starting 3, and he could even play some 4 if we do some small ball. What do you guys think? Would you go after Otto Porter? I think we should. All right, Sixers fam, stay humble, and let's go Sixers!